Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing, and thank you for engaging with this community. Honestly, everyone's amazing here. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe and be sure to join us. And also, if you are looking for a personal reading, I am currently open to personal readings. So if you want to work with me, I would love to be a part of your energy and translate some of the messages that you need to know at this time. So there's a few questions I want to ask regarding the divine masculine and feminine energies, obviously in the context of union, focusing on the blocks, the challenges, the lessons, the karma. So let's delve straight into it. What are the energetic blocks and the imbalances that are currently hindering the divine masculine and divine feminine from aligning with one another and their twin flame union? We've got the Emperor card. Is there any other messages that we need to know? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and team. Allow me to receive these messages for the highest and best good. And as soon as I said that, two cards just dropped to the bottom of the pit, bottom of the floor, and the Page of Pentacles wanted to come out. I'm going to get some clarification on this, so bear with me as I look into these messages. But what I'm seeing is the energetic blocks or imbalances. You know, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to. But we've got the Emperor card. The divine masculines are blocking the connection, and we don't know why. I asked for clarification or more information. And it seems the divine masculine energies, and it could be you, divine feminine, who is embodying the divine masculine, that's holding this connection union back. But I'm just seeing that the divine masculine is still here saying, I'm not ready. We've got the sign of Aries here. So we've got the ram, which is, yeah, it reminds me of the Aries. And when we look at Aries in particular, we've got I'm seeing Mars, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. And Aries is a fire sign. So the divine masculines, I feel, are way too busy embracing their spontaneity, their freedom, but they are not physically in the right space to connect. But also I'm seeing in the astral realm, they are already connected with you. Now, I've said this for ages. I've said that the divine masculine does align with you in the physical realm. But what I'm seeing here is there is constant communication between the both of you in the astral realm. So there may be a block regarding aligning with one another. There is an imbalance between maybe they're not dominating the divine masculine energies. Maybe they're not dedicating time towards the divine masculine energies. Maybe you, divine feminine, are not aligning with your divine feminine energies and you are stuck in your emperor mode phase. But what I'm seeing is there is communication and there is an offer that is about to bring in some clarity regarding this non-communication, this stagnancy, this block towards union. So in regards to the energetic blocks, why is the Emperor card here, please, Spirit? The Emperor card here, wow, we've got the Eight of Wands again. So the divine is clarifying, saying, look, there is a fast communication. It's just not in the way that you were expecting it. That is literally what I've just heard. Why is the Eight of Wands here twice? The Eight of Wands is here to reiterate the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about coming to the end of that cycle, but it's coming to the end of not trusting yourself, not putting yourself first. Those blocks and imbalances had to be ironed out. You needed to let go of those previous conditions of yourself, the reason that you weren't feeling worthy of yourself, of the connection, and you needed to tap into your own intuition. This is for the both of you, divine masculines and feminines. And why is the Page of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups, but they were in the inverse. And I normally don't read inverse cards, but this is very important because the Page of Pentacles is saying there is no more walking away. So even though there is a lack of balance between the divine masculines and feminines, neither of you are fully embodying your full divine masculine or divine feminine. What I am seeing is there is heavy communication in regards to the cycle that is being closed out. The offer that's coming in is that you're no longer walking away from each other. You're no longer keeping each other in the dark, which is very important. And I feel like that's why the communication is going to come in. It's going to be this honest conversation about what's going on, what's been going on. Why have you ghosted? Why have you left? I actually want to get a card of communication from the divine feminine. So, dear divine feminine, our own ancestors, spirit guides, and teams, the possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. This is the only card that flipped within the deck. So I feel as if Pope Joan is actually saying that the possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. You have been sabotaging yourselves because you wanted union to look in a specific way at a specific time in a specific order. Now, the universe is tripping you up on this. It's 555 on the clock because that whole expectation needed to change. And that was one of the lessons that actually one of the imbalances and the blocks that had caused stagnancy, lack of progress regarding union, because it's actually saying that when you take yourself away from this idea of what you think you want, you get more than you bargained for. You get more than you ever imagined. So even if you're not aligned with your divine masculines right now, what are you doing to align with yourself? What are you doing to bring in harmony with yourself, to align yourself with your divine feminine? What is your intention for today? Like, is it literally to just give yourself love, pour into yourself, whatever tasks you're doing, invite love into the situation, bring joy and harmony and peace into the situation? Because when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, your divine masculine has no choice but to align with you. And that is one way to overcome those blocks and imbalances. So how do the individual karmic lessons of the divine masculine and feminine intersect and influence this shared journey towards union? How funny. The karmic lessons of the divine masculine and feminine intersect regarding your influence of this shared journey because both of you have been together in the past. You've been, and I'm not just talking about in this lifetime, in previous lifetimes, this has been something that it's a past life connection. It has been a tumultuous connection in the past. You'd both lost and, moved on from one another or seen hurt, betrayal. I'm seeing that the both of you are seeking this higher guidance from your ascended masters and your spirit guides from those previous lifetimes. So your karmic lessons were to absolve all of the trauma and the pain in the past between the both of you. So what has happened in your past has brought in karmic lessons for the both of you. And this is you reaping what you sow. But it's also saying in this lifetime, you must go through these karmic lessons to actually understand that your love for one another was always predestined. It was always predetermined. It was contractual. And for some of you who are thinking about leaving your twin flame and letting go of this journey, you have free will. You can cut cords with your divine masculines, you can meet a soulmate, you can invite all sorts of pleasurable relationships into your life, but the karmic lessons do need to be settled, do need to be learned before you can come into this reunion. What specific challenges arise when the divine masculine and feminine are out of balance within the twin flame dynamic, and how can they be addressed? So what are the specific challenges for the divine masculine and feminine energies that are out of balance? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. The thing is, it's stifling your level of abundance. It's stifling your level of creativity. You know, when you're not able to focus on other things in your life, when you're consumed almost in this obsessive energy about your divine masculines and feminines, you're not able to co-create with the universe, and you're not able to sink into your own level of abundance, your royalty, your queendom, your passions, your fires. So if this doesn't align with you, if you've already found those things and you're already, you know, lighting your own flame, this is a very good reading to see how much you've progressed, because it's actually saying those out of balance aren't in harmony with their mission, their purpose, their authenticity, their sovereign nature. But those who are in balance are seeing those things. But the way they can be addressed, how can we address these? Strength card. Strength is here to warn all of you, to say that you don't need your divine counterpart to make you feel whole. The whole point of this challenge is to see the way you can balance your own energies into this divine sacred union is owning the fact that you are incredible as you are, that you have the ability to heal, to transform, to migrate, and bring in this level of abundance without your divine masculines. But you can address it by looking at yourself and saying, what are the strengths that I'm embodying right now? Not what do I need to work on? Just look at your strengths right now. What are your strengths? And when they're out of balance, when you're out of balance and you're too busy ridiculing yourself or laying into yourself, or you're not letting your true strengths shine, and that's where you can address those challenges. In what ways do the past life connections and unresolved karma impact the present relationship between the divine masculine and feminine? We did almost come to this realization anyway when we said that the Six of Cups is here, because the past life is actually making a massive impact on your connection. But what I'm also seeing, the past life connection is being resolved, but the karma has impacted this current relationship. And what I'm seeing is the Ten of Wands, the wounds, the burdens, the baggage has genuinely impacted this loving connection, the Two of Cups. I am going to get some clarification on this, because it's saying that those past lives have had a significant impact on the way we see love, the way we are love, or the way we embrace love. Why is the Ten of Wands here regarding these challenges? The Hanged Man. You weren't able to understand how sovereign you were until you were able to step into your higher level of spirituality. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Okay, the Two of Wands. So again, 2-2, we got the Tower at the bottom of the deck, but we've also got the Magician at the bottom of the previous deck. And what I'm seeing here is actually, what do we need to know about this? So the Tower and the Page of Wands. Yeah, so it's about learning, relearning, unlearning, discovering. Your past life connections have allowed you to tap into, some of you, your Akashic records. And that has enabled you to look at your current unresolved trauma, aches, pains, the way that you may have felt an impact on your relationships. All that karma has actually brought up a lot of emotion in you, and that has impacted your connection with your divine masculine and feminine. But this has said that even though you have come together and met one another in this lifetime, You had to go back to the remembrance, to remembering your soul purpose, to remembering your past life connection. And when you were intertwined, you're almost seeing the symbols, you're seeing the spiritual journey, and you had to do this in this role of separation. But it's also saying that you have the ability to right your wrongs, to leave the past behind. And this is a very specific message for anybody who is regurgitating the past, wanting to be how it used to be. It can never be that way. You can only move forward. But instead of going through our past life and imprinting it into our future, what we must do is embrace the fact that we are learning as we go along. As we're learning, we get to rewire our brains, and this is not easy, but we get to make room for new neural connections that actually get rid of the pain in our body. So even if we feel like we've healed something in our mind, our body is part of that Akashic records, part of the cellular structure. So if you always used to think negatively, it won't work if you just think positively, because your body has this patterning that you will keep going back to. So it won't be as easy just to think positive or have those affirmations. Spirit is here to tell you that you get to create a reality, which is why we've got the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. And again, what do we need to know? Yeah, the hard work that you're doing right now in terms of your spirituality is paying off. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the hard work, you're heightening your level of being an apprentice. And you're not an apprentice, you're a skillful master now. You're bringing in these lessons, the pieces of information that combine your energetic frequency. Even though you're aware of your divine connection, you now must make a decision between continuing to go the way you've always gone, to change your habits, to change your mindset. And this is the universe actually enabling you to say, these things won't be easy, but the reason that you are being asked to revisit your pain, your hurt, your patterning is because that your body is keeping a hold of those pains. And unless you let it go from your body, unless you heal it from that cellular DNA that is being intertwined and intergrained, then your cycles will still continue. So this is here to say, what are you learning? What are you looking into? How are you using these teachings to upgrade yourself so you can be in the vibrational frequency to align with your divine masculine and feminine? The lessons. So what lessons do the divine masculines need to learn about embracing their feminine energy? So let's go with that question first. What are the lessons the divine masculines need to learn to embrace their feminine energy? We've got the wait. The Three of Wands is about waiting for the ships to come in. What do we need to know about this? Page of Pentacles in again. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to offer this type of it's almost like a reward for their child, like within them. The way that they're able to wait it out is enabling them to embrace their own feminine energy, the feminine energy of nurturing themselves, patience with themselves, you know, having the ability to wait it out rather than being hasty. And this is actually saying that you can still ignite your passions and still be enthusiastic about all of the steps that you're taking, but you don't need to be hasty, impatient, and neglect yourself in the process. And how does this contribute to harmonizing the twin flame union? Wow, the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups is now at the bottom of the deck. And now we've got the Two of Wands again. But this is more of a case of you're coming into union. So basically it's saying this is the harmonization of twin flame union. That was my question. How does that contribute to the harmonization of twin flame union? Well, when the divine masculine is able to nurture their own divine feminine within, they are coming into the sense of victory with you. They want to come into the sense of reunion with you. They want to create a future with you. How does the divine feminine support the divine masculine in overcoming the blocks and stepping into their true power within the twin flame partnership? How does the divine feminine support the divine masculine in overcoming their blocks? So remember, we saw that the imbalances of the twin flames, it's actually coming to the realization you are worthy of it. This is the third time the Six of Cups wanted to come out. Your own frequency, divine feminines, are supporting the divine masculines to overcome their blocks. You're not just in this for reunion, but the way your frequency is vibrating, it's actually helping your divine masculine come outside and look at their cups, acknowledge where they've gone wrong, try and start again, because they're getting inspiration and kind of like, yeah, they're getting inspiration from you. They're getting inspired by you because you're stepping into your true power. They are seeing that and wanting to step into that same power. So you don't need to give them the lessons. You don't need to show them in a, you don't need to show them in like oh, this is what you need to do kind of thing, divine masculines. You just need to be it. When you be it, when you embody it, your divine masculine is actually being supported in that way. And that's where I'm seeing the Six of Cups, the reunion coming together, because how you're supporting your divine masculine is from afar, you're praying for them. From afar, you're wishing them well. From afar, you're giving them energy. From within, you're nurturing yourself. From within, you're loving your divine masculine. From within, you're enhancing play and joy and pleasure and freedom and all your passions. That's how your divine masculine will overcome their blocks and step into their true power. So what role does divine timing play in the journey of divine masculine and feminine towards reunion? How can patience and trust be cultivated during these periods of separation? So the King of Wands is here. I want another card though. So can you give us more information regarding the King of Wands, please, Spirit? Now the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Okay, I just have to get one more just in case there's one other king that wants to pop out. The divine timing. This is the divine timing in the journey of the divine masculine and feminine coming into reunion. This is something that needs to be learned, needs to be understood. So more patience and trust can be cultivated. What I am seeing here is the divine masculines are this steadfast, strong embodiment of divine masculines coming into their passion, leading with authenticity and love, and speaking from a place of conviction, of truth, of honesty, of openness, of vulnerability. They have been through the wars. They have had their karmic lessons. They have also had their wounds and traumas gaped open for them to see, but they haven't stopped trying. They haven't stopped trying for themselves, and they haven't stopped trying for this connection. This is the divine masculine truly holding on to the versions of their past, but that actually has given them the time, patience, and trust during these periods of separation, because they're actually holding on to this connection in another way. Even if they haven't communicated this with you, they truly are trying their very best to step into this level of authenticity, to speak their truth, to learn the lessons of the ways that they can be better for themselves. They are having help in their current reality, but they're also doing it for the sake of they're going to be a better partner when they understand these lessons. So what lessons do divine masculine and feminine need to learn collectively to transcend the ego-based patterns and fears? So what lessons do they need to learn collectively and transcend those ego patterns and fears. One more card, please, Spirit. What a very interesting reading. I'm like loving some of these questions that come through. So I feel like it's very important for this current energy right now. At the back of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. And what do we really need to know? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Again, that's for the third time now it's come out. What I am seeing here is the divine masculines and the divine feminines need to learn how to let go of those karmic situations. Stop being the victim in this scenario. If you are still asking the fear-based questions of why isn't my masculine here with me? What are they up to? Why are they not communicating? What is going on? You're not in that trusting, patient energy that we talked about earlier. So go back to that previous question and just say, how do you cultivate trust and patience within this connection, especially during separation, which can be so hard for so many twin flames? But the lessons are that you need to let go of those ego-based, small rewards, instantaneous desires that you have been longing for, especially divine masculines. The divine feminines need to get out of that victim-based mentality of thinking that everything is over because they haven't heard from their divine masculines. And the karmic wheels are changing. So as soon as you acknowledge that this isn't your be-all and end-all happiness in life, you get to choose what your happiness looks like. You get to embrace and embody your emotions of what that is, and you get to upskill yourself in terms of understanding, well, what is this teaching me? Am I able to truly look at myself, to heal my hurt, to come in with this humble, authentic expression of myself? Am I growing into this sovereign being all by myself? Is my divine masculine giving me that support and energy in this? Because when you're kind of replaying that old record, your body remembers this, right? And that's where those ego patterns want to get a little bit louder. So even if with all the good will and intention, say, for example, you want to stop smoking or stop biting your nails or eat healthier. As soon as you make that intention, your ego will want to chip up and just go, yeah, but you've done that in the past and it hasn't worked. Yeah, but you're not worthy of that. What is the point of that? And nobody's going to think highly of you if you do that. What is the point of spending time and effort and energy into that? You know, this smells good. You know, this tastes good. And you know, all of these different things will come up in your ego because it wants to derail you from your true expression of love and union in this lifetime. The ego still wants to protect you because it wants to keep you in this familiar, safe zone because it doesn't know how incredible the union and love is, but it needs to relearn that. So that's what your lessons are at the moment, divine masculine and feminine. How can you step into a reality where you are in union, where you get to embrace each other, where you get to hold hands, wake up in the morning together, sip coffee together, go on adventures, spend the weekends together. Imagine yourself in those scenarios, and then your body will relax to it. Things may come up, and that's okay. Be aware of what comes up. Ask yourself, why are you here? What do you need from me? How can I support you? So how do the qualities and attributes of the divine masculine and feminine energies complement each other? And what challenges arise when these energies are not in harmony? Are you kidding me? This is the fourth time the Six of Cups has come out. Oh my gosh. And probably the fourth time the Two of Wands has come out, but we've got the Moon in the middle of these two cards. So what I'm seeing here is the unique qualities and attributes of the divine masculine and feminine energies. We've got a lot of Pisces energy here. For the Moon card is all about Pisces, but you could be a water sign here too. What I am seeing is the qualities of the divine masculine and feminine is embracing this past life connection. Some of you, I'm saying divine masculines actually, have been kind of on this inkling of inner intuition. There's been something about you, divine masculines, that compliments me, but I'm a little bit too scared. I'm a little bit too afraid. So I'm not going to embark on this. So I'm going to move away from this. So I'm going to hide myself from this. So I'm going to keep looking at the past because I'm not feeling worthy of myself. Well, the thing is, the unique qualities that the divine feminines are bringing up are the qualities that the divine masculines are shying away from. These are the challenges. These are the energies that are not in alignment. Whereas the divine feminines could be going through that same feeling. But what I'm also seeing is they are awakening themselves and being okay with being in union. So being in union now, being in this connection and actually complementing being the nurturer, being the giver, being the receiver in these energies, but also in the unknown. So letting go of that control, letting go of the having to know everything. So I feel like this is very much a unique reading when it comes to the qualities and attributes that complement each other. Is saying allow the divine masculine to take the leadership role, allow yourself to take the feminine, sovereign, nurturing, intuitive role. Acknowledge your attributes, acknowledge your qualities, acknowledge your energies, and how can you bring more harmony and alignment to those aspects of yourself. So what guidance does the universe offer the divine masculine and feminine for healing past wounds, karmic baggage, and embracing the transformative power of unconditional love within their twin flame union? One more card, please, Spirit. So what guidance does the universe offer for the divine masculine and feminine for healing past wounds, releasing karma, and embracing a transformative power of unconditional love? So this is really funny because at the beginning of the reading, when we talked about energetic blocks, we had the Emperor card. Now that is what we need to know. The Emperor card is still lurking at the back of the deck. It's saying that you need to clear your energetic blocks and imbalances, healing those past wounds, healing those karmic baggages, transforming this unique spiritual journey within yourself by acknowledging you've got all of these ducks in line. You've got all of these necessary things in alignment to fully embrace the unconditional love between the both of you and come into victory. We've got the sun at the bottom of the deck as well. So the way you are allowing your emperor to be your emperor, letting them be in control, trusting your spiritual path, being grateful for where you are, embracing the qualities of your divine feminine, unconditional, loving nature, you're embracing this transformation. And within this transformation, you are going to get victory. You are going to get union with your twin flame. This is a very unusual reading, but for those of you who did resonate, please do let me know. I'm just going to connect with one more energetic card as the word of advice and the guidance from the universe to you who are listening. So one more card as energetic advice, please, Spirit, for the divine masculines and feminines for healing past wounds, releasing karmic baggage, and embracing the transformative power of unconditional love. There is victory here for you. We've got the happiest card in the deck. We've got the Emperor creeping out, just saying the divine masculines need to embrace this patience and trust within themselves. You divine feminines need to embrace your intuition and your light. You need to keep on this healing journey because you're not done yet. Even when you're in union, you're not going to be done yet. But color of love, I've just heard from Boys to Men. So this is almost like color of love. Like both of you are seeing the color of love within each other. But whenever you look in the mirror, you're seeing your divine masculines in you. You are an epitome of color of love. Would you speak to yourself in a negative way? Pardon me, would you speak to your divine masculine in a negative way that you would speak to yourself? Well, stop doing that. Embrace yourself as if you're speaking to your divine masculine. Embrace the love, embrace the transformation, embrace the healing. give compassion to yourself and rise up to this acknowledgement that you are powerful, you're exactly where you need to be. And in this time of healing, allow things to come to you naturally, effortlessly, with love. And then you can start to embrace and acknowledge that you are coming into this sense of love with your divine masculine. So I'm absolutely thrilled that I got to really tap into that level of love and abundance. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love and light. Bye for now.